Do you ever find yourself struggling to get things done? Feeling frustrated, unproductive? Do you ever go to bed feeling guilty or annoyed because you know you could have done more with your day? This video is for you. Welcome back to my channel. Appreciate you guys being here, spending this time with me. I have been away for a little while and there's a reason for that. Sav asked to borrow my tripod and my camera and she broke them both. So today we're going to discuss a topic that is probably all too familiar for all of us. And I'm assuming it's something you may struggle with occasionally if you click this video. Procrastination. By the end of this video, you will not have to worry about procrastination anymore. Make sure you watch the whole video and pause it and take notes if you need. I'm going to show you how you can conquer procrastination and unleash your full potential. I'm going to break this video down into 6 equally important categories. Number 1, understanding procrastination. Let's start by exploring some of the reasons behind our tendency to procrastinate. Some of the main culprits can be fear of failure, being overwhelmed by the size or the length of a task, and the pursuit of perfection. And this can sometimes hold us back from taking action and just leave us sat there doing nothing. We often find ourselves hesitating when trying to begin a task because we're worried about not doing it perfectly, or because we might be judged by the outcome, or because we might not finish it. I mean, why even start a task if you're not going to finish it, right? It's important to remind ourselves of a few things. 1, perfection is not the ultimate goal. It's better to start a task and finish it, even if it's not flawless. 2, something is better than nothing. So just start. Just commit to a very short period and allow yourself to stop after the time that you committed to. Almost all tasks can be broken down into smaller and easier tasks. And 3, the only true way to fail is by not starting at all. Any step in the right direction is progress. Right, moving on. Number 2, the next thing I want to talk about is to-do lists and prioritizing tasks in level of importance. Okay, so let's get started and talk about the first thing you need to do in your battle against procrastination, so you can start getting shit done now. Prioritizing tasks. There's nothing worse than procrastinating about what to procrastinate about today. So the first thing you actually need to do is make a list of things that you have to get done. This way you can identify which tasks actually need your attention now. Remember to break down bigger tasks into small, easily digestible tasks before you put them into your to-do list, and make them specific. You don't want to be overwhelmed by a task and you need a clear start point. You should be able to read your task and know exactly what to do. For example, for this YouTube video that you're watching right now, I didn't just write, do a YouTube video. I would break it down into smaller, easier tasks. Script the video, review the script, plan filming, which didn't take much because I'm just doing it here. Film the video, edit the video, take a picture for the thumbnail, upload the video. Breaking it down into smaller, easily digestible tasks will not only make it more manageable, it will also make it way easier to get started. And as a bonus, you get more rewards throughout the day because you get to tick off and complete multiple tasks instead of just one, which you might not have even completed in the first place. Let's talk about time management and planning. By planning ahead and employing effective time management strategies, you can massively increase your productivity. There's 2 things that I suggest trying: time blocking and the Pomodoro technique. So time blocking. So you need to assign a particular block of time that you're going to complete a specific task. This will create a much better structure and it will eliminate an excuse that we all use, which is, I will do it later. Because sometimes later never comes. So when you have a block of time that you've assigned for that task, it's then. That's when you do it. There's no later. Now you have your to-do list with your list of things to do, with small, easily digestible tasks that are specific, and you have a time to do them. One thing that I should point out is I don't want you to be discouraged at the beginning, because when you start time blocking, it can take a little while before you can accurately estimate the amount of time a particular task will take. You'll almost definitely get it wrong to begin with. So it might take a couple of weeks before you can even predict how much time a task will take. Another method that's quite popular and can be effective is the Pomodoro technique. This involves working for a focused period of time, normally 25 minutes, and then taking a break. So you can do 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. So if you were going to do 90 minutes of work, so 25 minutes focused on the task, no distractions, 5 minutes, just do what you want. Back in for 25 minutes, 5 minutes off, back in for 25 minutes, 5 minutes off. I think the reason this method works so well is it's only 25 minutes, prevents boredom and also burnout. Because every 25 minutes you have that little reset button. And it's almost like you're starting again and you haven't been working for 90 minutes. The next thing we're going to talk about is distractions and how to avoid them. We all know how easy it is to get distracted. I am constantly distracted. Whenever I'm trying to concentrate on a task, I'm constantly thinking about 5 other things. There's always something else I want to do. And it's so easy for me to become distracted because of this. I'm going to explain to you how you can avoid distractions. And these work for me as well. You can actually get negative and positive distractions. Like a negative distraction might be if you're working in a coffee shop and there's loud people having a conversation, or you get a text message from your landlord about your late rent. And positive distractions can be maybe your phone's popping off because your latest Instagram post is doing so well. Or maybe your crush sends you a booty pic. I'd say that's a positive distraction. Whatever the distraction is, you need to find ways to minimize the chances or completely avoid distractions in the times that you've designated to completing your tasks. Consider turning off notifications on your phone, or putting your phone on silent or in another room, and then choose your environment carefully. You want to choose somewhere that it's unlikely you're going to be distracted by other people. And if you live with other people, you can always say to the people you live with, let them know that you're about to work, you're trying to focus, and you'd appreciate if they didn't distract you. A distraction can completely remove you from like the zone. Like if you get in the zone, like sometimes I'm fully in the zone and I'm just on a roll. And then someone will say something to me, it will pull me out, and then I really struggle to get back in. So it's crucial that we try to avoid them at all costs. Okay, let's talk about accountability. Who is holding you accountable and actually making sure you're getting these things done? Are you doing it? If you can't do it, get other people involved. Sharing your goals and your progress with other people can be that little nudge of motivation that you need to actually get these things done and stay on track. This can be your partner, family members, friends, even your followers on social media. If you need, tell them, like, these are my goals, this is my plan, and then let them monitor your progress. Remind you every now and again, give you a nudge every now and again. I find as well, if I include other people, I am more likely to do a task, because if I don't, I'm not only letting myself down, I'm letting other people down. So yeah, definitely helps. Finally, let's talk about acknowledging your achievements, your systems and your results. Don't forget to take a step back and just appreciate the work you're putting in and your achievements, regardless of the size. Even trying these techniques is an achievement and a step in the right direction. This positive reinforcement will not only boost your motivation by proving to yourself that you can actually do it, but it will also just make the process more enjoyable, more fulfilling. Remember, to be successful in anything, absolutely anything you do, you have to take the first step. And sometimes this can be the hardest thing to do, especially if you struggle with procrastination. But now you know how to tackle that. And I hope that by watching this video, I've helped some of you guys actually dig into that to-do list and the tasks that are on there that have been on there for weeks, maybe even months. If you did find this at all useful, please consider subscribing to the channel. It's just a simple little click of a button. I don't know where it is, probably below. Even that is an achievement and a step in the right direction. So click subscribe and pat yourself on the back. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped. Thank you for sticking around to the end, and I will see you in the next video.